Hey guys, wow, okay, so holy freaking moly cajoli. It has been so long since I've been on YouTube and I have been chomping at the bit to get back on here. Okay, where am I gonna start? I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm Chelsea. I am the owner and designer and head human behind Honey & Co Creative, which is a small, completely remote branding, design, and website design studio. I am also a business coach and mentor for other independent designers who want to grow their business and learn the strategies and get over their mindset blocks and do all the things that it takes to build up their business to a place that is successful. Anyway, so what I really wanted to talk about today is the importance of owning who we are and owning our story as a business owner. And this is something that I've talked about on Instagram a lot, but it's a thought that will not leave my mind. And I have a very specific story that I want to tell behind it that I think that some of you might really relate to. So to give you a tiny little bit of backstory, I guess, just of the past 6 months in my business, to be quite honest with you guys, it has really blown up. And I am so grateful. I can't believe what's happened in my life. And I get asked a lot, like, you know, what was the thing that took you there? And a lot of people want to know that it's like one specific investment or one habit that I started doing. And it's a combination of things, of course, but there's one thing that I can really pinpoint that isn't specific to me. And I think it's something that everybody can really take on board if you are a business owner, a CEO, somebody that runs a personal brand. Like I said before, that is like stepping into yourself, who you are, what you like, your humanity, and showing that to people and owning your story, owning where you came from. So the story that I wanted to tell today was about my childhood, I guess, and how my experiences have culminated over the years to take me to where I am now. When I was a kid, everybody really likes my dad. He's very likable, very funny, a fun person to be around, was always the center of the parties. And I always thought growing up, you know, as many kids do, that I wanted to be like my dad. I wanted to be well liked. And I found that throughout my childhood and my teenage years, I would find people like my dad who were always the center of the room and had this amazing energy about them. And I would always think, how can I be like them? How can I be like them? I really want everybody to like me in that way. And I'm not saying that because nobody liked me. I had some friends. I wasn't like, you know, a total loner or anything like that, but I was like, there's some sort of magic to this energy that some people have, and I could never figure it out. So what I would do throughout my childhood was always try to mirror qualities that I saw in these people, and it never left me feeling whole. In fact, I think when you try to essentially be someone else or take on their qualities or have the same air to your movement and your actions the way that they do, it's just so obvious that it isn't you. And that sort of ends up setting you back even farther, because when you're trying to be something you're not, people can tell. So I'm 26 now, and I've only just had this realization, like this whole full circle moment happened to me within the past few months, to be completely honest with you. What I noticed with my business is that the moment that I stepped into being myself completely, unapologetically, showing my personality, showing myself misspeaking and tripping over my words on camera, showing the funny details of my life, telling funny stories, sharing embarrassing moments, creating products and offers that I actually just think are awesome and I really like, not creating things like, oh, this might make some money, if you know what I mean. The moment that I stepped into that and sort of put the noise of other people out of my ears and tried to stop mimicking what other people were doing and just said, you know what, I'm gonna do it my way, I'm gonna be myself, that is when everything changed. And I don't just mean everything changed like inside of me, like I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm stepping into my person. Like, yeah, I did feel that way, but I mean tangibly everything changed. My income went up. I'm not gonna give you actual numbers because I don't like to do that, and that's not what this is about. But when I 4x'd my income essentially in 1 month of just owning who I was and myself and detaching from the outcome and just saying, hey, this is me, do you want it? And I'm not getting on here to tell you guys like, oh, this worked for me because I'm so likable and everybody really likes me. I truly think that the magnetic energy of people that we want to be around isn't necessarily about them per se. It's about the fact that they're so unapologetically being themselves. It doesn't matter who they are, what they like, they're totally unapologetic about it. That energy shift is everything. I want to try to give you guys some more concrete tips because I feel like what I'm talking about is kind of an abstract concept for me to say, hey, just start being yourself in your business more. But the thing is, this work happens on such an individual level. So I can tell you that for me, stepping into myself and owning my story and my history, my background, looked like sharing more on social media. And like I said before, creating offers that I think of and I'm passionate about and I think, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. And letting go of money, letting go of outcome, letting go of constantly tracking your followers and just being you 100% all the time. That is magnetic. I don't care who you are. That's all I have to say. I hope this was helpful. Welcome to my debut back on YouTube. Bye, guys.